Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello. It's so nice to be here with you this morning. So happy to be sharing sacred practice with you. If you're here live, you're joining me to come in, to connect, to set an intention around the full moon, about releasing, about aligning, about really getting into relation with yourself. This is a beautiful time to be together, to join. I've just come out of a retreat, equinox retreat, where we work on getting in balance, and really we play so that we can come into balance. And it's really a gathering for spiritual seekers with a little bit of learning and a lot of nourishment. So qigong and sound healing and fire ceremonies and lots of ceremonies and sacred play and sacred art. A time to come together, to be nourished as we move into our light, unbinding the light within for spring. So let's be like the moon and get full in the strength of our feminine selves. Let's get really full with that, and then let's allow ourselves to release anything that's in the way of these deep relationships. So breathe in together, take a big breath in, and a bigger breath out. As you settle, wave as you arrive, hit a like button, comment on where you are. It's so nice to be with you live. I appreciate your signing in. Good morning, happy sacred Sunday. Big breath in together, big breath out. Make your exhale longer than your inhale. Breathe in completely and breathe out completely again. And this time, as you exhale, squeeze the bottoms of your lungs. Pull your diaphragm in and up until you can't pull it in anymore. Your tummy's tucked up under your ribcage. Exhale, relax. Shoulders, let's bounce our shoulders a bit. Bounce, bounce, bounce. First one, then the other, then both together. Then nice shoulder circles. One of my, hello from Columbus, Ohio. How beautiful. Traveling the world. And then go the other way. My favorite yoga teacher, one of them said, computers, couches, and cars will be the death of us. That collapsing in our back collapses our breath, collapses our health. Another yoga teacher, flexibility of the spine is the largest indicator, the most clear indicator of longevity and health. Breathe in again. And exhale with a sigh. Where you put your attention is where you put your energy. So let's put all our attention on our hearts on our next 3 breaths. If it's available to you, to close your eyes completely. Inhale, close your eyes, and move your attention to your heart. Nice, long, slow breaths. Exhaling through your mouth. And we always tune into our heart when we have our heart, mind in coherence. It makes our energetic wingspan 500 times bigger in the world. It makes the magnet of what we're drawing in that much bigger when we're in coherence. And then we tune into this energy again of the full moon. So this is a time of the return of the sun here where I live in the northern hemisphere. Longer days, more and more sunlight. Breathe into that sunlight and that beauty. Breathe out and release the heaviness or the contraction that says no to the light. Are you facing east? Do you join the sun in the celebration and the rising? As we approach this eclipse and full moon, eclipses are times of, in history, in human history, I should say, in human legends and lore and fables, lunar eclipses used to be scary to people because this celestial body that they were used to seeing in a rhythm would disappear from their sight. So we look at the sun-moon polarity and connecting themes in our personal life, and this is a time about relationship, about coming into balance in your own relationship with masculine and feminine, and the return of the light. So let's do a little bit of closing our eyes and going into what we perceive as darkness inside our bodies, the darkness inside your body, with your eyes closed, and really if you could cover them, that would be great. Breathe in. Someone named Shamans for Pisac in Peru just joined. I'll be in Pisac this week in Peru. So breathe in and imagine yourself walking in a place inside your body that brings you joy. So go into that darkness joyful. As you turn your attention inward into the darkness with joy, how do you experience that darkness differently? Can you bring that joy in and expand into the darkness with inspiration, all of creation, the beauty of creation? The inspiration of, then in your next inhale, you breathe in through your heart, and your exhale, you drop out down into your womb space, or the space near your belly button, or your Cusco, or your Hara, that power source of energy, that power plant in your light body, in your energy body, and in your physical body, that creative space. And on your next exhale, comfortably exhale any fear or pain from that area of your body just beneath your belly button or at your belly button. Any places where contractions got bound in matter, in cells. Big hugs from the shaman store. Gonna hug you soon, Carlos, in person. Breathe in. Exhale, release any pain. You bring the joy and inspiration or empowerment or loving in on an inhale through your heart. Exhale, let that loving joyfulness wash out and honor and appreciate any pain or fear or contraction you've carried that you can release at this full moon time. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Inhale again. Exhale again. And notice how you've settled and landed fully. And breathe into these words of Rumi, of spring. As again, the violet will bow to the lily. And again, the rose will tear off her gown. Breathe in and imagine that blooming energy of green, of sprouts pushing through, whether you have snowdrops up or crocuses, or maybe you've gone beyond daffodils where you are and jonquils. Spring happens in an unfolding, like winter pulling off your coat. The green tones have come forward from the other world, tipsy like the breeze up to the scene, to some new foolishness. Tipsy like the breeze up to some new foolishness. Again, the top of the mountain, the anemone's sweet features appear. The hyacinth speaks formally to the jasmine, their rich scents filling your being. What is the smell of spring for you? Is it that earth warming? Is it hyacinths or lilies blooming? Is it the sweetness of the blush of lilacs here in May? Still a month away. Breathe in all that sweetness. Come walk with me in the meadow. Breathe in and allow that light on the inhale to come one more time. To water the sprouts and the seed of who you are. So inhale through your heart and connect to the seed of your soul, the Inca seed, the space just behind your heart, the part of you that holds all the potential. The acorn will become an oak tree. It needs nothing but everything that's in that seed. It's encoded in you, in your own seed. Gather that energy in. Receive it fully. The friend is here like water in the stream. Many things must be left unsaid because it is late. But whatever conversation we have not had tonight, we will have tomorrow. Breathe in again. Feel that connection to the seed. Exhale, plant it in the earth for the next 3 breaths. Drop that attention into the earth. What if your seed had been there for 6 months in the dark? Let's do it now. Allow it to rest, to hibernate, to be deeply planted. Resting means to be still in the being, to be in the being. A seed knows just what to do and will rest until water reaches, frost cracks and thaws, and the earth begins to warm, and the seeds feel the reach of the warm rays of the sun down into the earth that burst it open, and allow the seed itself to unfurl, to push up through the earth. On your next inhale, draw that seed back from its hibernation in the earth, your own seed light, your own potential, your knowing of who you are. Draw it in, up through your belly. Maybe it sits there in the womb space, etheric or literal, connects to all that creative energy. Feel it fill with that creative energy, your seed in your womb. And then on your next inhale, draw that seed up again where it rests behind your heart center, where you can allow that seed to really begin to bloom into spring as the sun's rays come, as you turn towards the morning light like a morning glory yourself. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The seed nourished by a moment of rest, the seed of you. The seed there in your heart space being a magnet to draw in all forms of unknown and unknowable resources, all forms of support, arriving, aligning. Come in and in and in. How does this person that is you feel now? What do you notice? What are the beliefs? What's changed about you? As you've updated and nourished the seed and remembered that you have everything you need. Sometimes in the expansion of our light, we go into the darkness even more. There's that famous quote that said, "It is not our light that it is our dark. It is not our darkness that frightens us. It is our light that frightens us the most." Who are we to be beautiful, luscious, and fabulous? So, as you expand into your growing self, what's the feelings that come up? Who is that person? What do they believe? What support do they have? What are their thoughts that become things? Just take a moment, feel those frequencies in your heart, what's bloomed, what's landed, what's rooted, how grounded you feel. Feel it, feel it, feel it, and then send it out as a thought wave. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Let the energy rise in you. Touch your pineal gland energetically, just there. It's in the diagonal, in the center. Send it out. Send out that signal. We radiate our thoughts as signals. Our hearts are magnets to draw them in, make them both clear. Rub your hands together. Let's close our practice with this activation. Rub your hands together till they're warm. Put one hand there on this third eye, this seeing state, this brow point. Another hand on your heart. Send energy to the back of your head, to your occiput, across the pineal, up from the heart-mind coherence, activating that inner way of seeing with your intuition and the eyes of the heart, connecting deeply. What goes into the beliefs, we can only see what we believe, but what do you believe that you are the seed of who you are, that you have everything you need? Can you make that belief a reality by projecting into your own inner projection screen, your occiput, the movie screen of your life? How does your life look? Receive it. Imagine it. Feel it. Breathe in. Draw your hands together in front of your heart. So you draw that energy in from the field. Put your hands together in a beautiful Venus lock. Inhale. Put your hands here in front of your third eye and exhale and send that attention out. Point it, direct it out into the world. Send it out. Send the signal out. Do it one more time. Inhale, heart. Exhale, inhale, inhale, inhale. Full. Put your hands in front of your third eye. Exhale, send it out. Send the signal out. Direct it. Say, "Here I am, universe, ready to believe that I will sprout into my full self this spring." Inhale, reach up. Say thank you to the sun. Thank you, sun, your own inner sun overhead. Reach for the sun. Draw that sun energy down over you. Let yourself be a channel of that light into the earth this day. May you stand in the glory of your beautiful feminine self, whether you're in a male body or a female body. May you feel the glory of standing in all that feminine so that you can stand as the moon in the spotlight tonight, in the spotlight of the sun, full on, receiving that light full on, even as the lunar eclipse in the shadow goes over you, and you honor what's in shadow, what returns as you are in relationship with light and dark and in balance. Have a really terrific day. It's been very beautiful to be with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take one more breath together. Inhale long and slow. Oh, thank you, Sheldon. Nice to see you. Exhale longer and slower. Bow your head in gratitude to yourself for showing up for practice. What a lovely way to start a Sunday. May you be surprised and delighted as your own bloom this time. Anything that needs to go, put it in a full moon fire, write it on a piece of paper, drop it in a cast iron pan, and you don't have to have an outdoor fire. Burn it safely, rip it up, put it in the river, tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. When we say, my friends in Peru say, put it in the river, and we say no river, and we don't put trash in the river. They say, no river? No river? What does that mean, no river? Then they say, well, it has to move away from you. They don't say it in that way. They say, then toilet, flush it. Flush that, let that shit go. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time. If you loved it, share it. If you want more of it, come to Circle on Thursdays for live deepening practices at noon. This week, Circle will be in Peru, from Peru, and next week I'll be broadcasting to you from Peru for Sacred Sunday. So if you've been here this long, I'll see you in Peru next week, Thursday or Sunday, or both. Ta-ta for now.